Hello everyone, this is Mohammad Shoaikul Islam before you. Welcome to BD24 online English classes. Today our topic is tense. In the mind of general people who learns English, there arises a question that tense is one of the most complex topics. But let me assure you, tense is not complex at all. Rather, it's an easy topic which I will make you understand within 10 to 12 minutes in such a way that you will never gonna forget if you remember today's lecture and the things I have written on the whiteboard. So let's begin. Basically, tense is the way of using the form of a verb in a sentence which express the time or state of an action. Now, let's see the whiteboard. Here I have written tense at first, and then we know that tense is primarily divided into three different types, and they are present, past and future. These are the three primary topics, and after that each one is divided into four individual categories, and they are simple, continuous, perfect and perfect continuous. These four goes with everyone. These four goes with present, these four go with past and with future as well. So let's talk about present simple at first. Simple has three different forms: simple present, simple past and simple future. So it is expected that all these three, present simple, present simple, past simple and future simple, will be the same, and right you are, they are almost the same. There are a bit changes in their structure. So let me show you the structures at first. First of all, in present simple there is subject plus V1 plus object, and V1 is the base form of a verb. And in past simple, quite similar, subject plus V2 and object, and V2 is the past form of a verb. And then finally in future simple there is subject and then shall or will, and similar with present simple, V1 and then object. So let me give you some examples. In present simple, the example is I go to school. In past simple, you see, I, instead of go, went. I went to school. And in future simple, the example is I will go to school. Quite similar. So where the change is? The change is in verb. In present simple, I have used V1. In past simple, I have used V2. And in future simple, before V1, I have used shall or will. So try to remember these changes only. In present simple, V1. In past simple, V2. And in future simple, V1. But prior V1, shall or will. I think simple is clear to you all. So let's continue. After simple, there is continuous, and as similar as simple, continuous goes to present, past and future. So we have present continuous, past continuous and future continuous. Okay. Now the structures are almost the same in all these three continuous tenses. So let's see present continuous at first. In present continuous, we begin with a subject, and then we give auxiliary verbs, and auxiliary verbs here are used am or is or are, and after that we give V4, and V4, it is basically verb plus ing, present participle, and then finally an object. So, and in past continuous, quite similar with present continuous, we begin with a subject, then we use auxiliary verbs, but not am, is, are. Here we use was or were. then quite similar with present continuous. V4, which is verb plus ing, and finally an object. And in future continuous, we begin with the subject, then we use shall be or will be, then V4 as similar as past and present continuous, and finally an object. So let's see the examples. In present continuous, we say they are playing football. In past continuous, we say they, not are, were. They were playing football. And finally, in future continuous, we say they will be playing football. So you see, the structure is quite similar. So where is the change? The change is in only auxiliary verbs, nowhere else. In present continuous, am or is or are. In past continuous, was or were. And in future continuous, shall be or will be. The remaining are almost the same. Subject before object, subject before object, and subject before object. Only you have to remember the auxiliary verbs we use in continuous tenses. In present continuous, am is are. In past continuous, was were. And in future continuous, shall be or will be. So continuous is done. Let's move on to perfect. Perfect has three forms. Similarly, present perfect, past perfect, and future perfect. So let's begin with present perfect. The structure is subject and then to have verb, either have or has. Then we use V3. V3 is the past participle form of a verb, and then we use an object. And in past perfect tense, similar to present perfect, we begin with subject, then to have verb, but not have or has. It will be had. And again, past participle, which is V3, and finally an object. And in future perfect tense, we begin with the subject, and there is no to have. To have, really, shall have or will have, and similarly a past participle, V3, and object. So let's see the examples. In present perfect, I have written she has written a letter. In past perfect, she, not has, had. She had written a letter. And in future perfect, she, not have or had, she will have written a letter. So you have seen the structure is almost the same, only the changes in auxiliary verbs. In present perfect, either have or has. In past perfect, only had. And in future perfect, shall have or will have. The other things are same. Subject, V3, object, subject, V3, object, and here also subject, V3, object. If only you can remember the use of to have, you can easily make sentences. Even you can talk in present perfect, past perfect, and in future perfect. And our last one is perfect continuous. Similar to simple, continuous, and perfect, past continuous goes with present, past, and future. So let's begin with present perfect continuous. The structure is subject, then to have verb, either have or has, then been, and V4. Remember V4 from here, which is present participle, verb plus ing, and finally an object. Then in past perfect begins with a subject, then not have or has, had been, and then V4, and finally an object. And in future perfect continuous, subject, then shall have or will have, plus been, plus V4, plus an object. So let's see the examples. In present perfect continuous tense, the example that I have written, we have been coming here. In past perfect, we, not have, had. We had been coming here, and in future perfect continuous we will have been coming here. So you see, the structures and the sentences as examples are almost the same. So what is the change? The change is here. In present perfect continuous, we have to use either have or has. In past perfect continuous, we have to use had, and in future perfect continuous, we have to use either shall have or will have. The other things are same. Subject being before object, subject being before object, and here also subject being before object. There is no other changes. So dear viewers, you have seen that how easily we can understand tense, which we can use in our day-to-day conversation. So that's all from today. Allah Hafiz.